Hello everyone, and welcome to my EastEnders Soap Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The fallout from the plot twist involving Lynda Carter and Bernie Taylor has been made public by EastEnders. It will be revealed to viewers that Lynda killed Bernie's brother Keanu during the Christmas season when the Six narrative came to an end. Since then, the six women have hidden their tracks. The walls started to close in March following the discovery of Keanu's body beneath the cafe floor, which resulted in Sharon's imprisonment. After reading an anonymous message this week that implied someone was aware of the Christmas Day occurrences, Lynda became anxious. Later on, the enigmatic blackmailer, who turns out to be Bernie, visits Dean, who is serving a prison sentence for the murder of Keanu. Bernie teamed up with Dean to extract the truth from Lynda, determined to find out what had happened to her brother. Scenes from Monday, August 12th, and Tuesday, August 13th, will see Lynda testifying and providing false testimony during Dean's impending trial for Keanu's murder. Lynda struggles with her sobriety before a pre-trial meeting following more poison pen letters. Bernie starts texting Lynda after Dean in the prison asks her to write additional letters to exert pressure. Lynda informs Johnny that she won't be at the meeting after being alarmed to discover that the blackmailer had her phone number through a text message. Johnny takes matters into his own hands in an attempt to console Lynda. When the prosecutor starts questioning a drunk Lynda, what will happen? The following day, Lynda has been drinking all evening, and Johnny is unsure of how to assist her. After telling him to use his legal expertise to support his mother, Gina says she would take care of Lynda. When Johnny gets home later, he and Lynda get into a heated disagreement. After he settles down, Johnny goes back to discover his mother in a potentially fatal circumstance. Does Bernie's behavior put Lynda's life in danger? Since it's obvious that someone is aware of Keanu Taylor's true circumstances, Lynda's future in the square is in jeopardy. But would Bernie and Dean be using her to attack someone else? This Thursday on EastEnders, it was revealed that Bernie Taylor and Dean Wicks were plotting to spook Lynda Carter. But might they be using her as a ruse to get at another Walford legend? The tavern landlady, played by Kelly Bright, is headed for disaster as she makes an unexpected pact with newcomer Fraser, the devil himself, in an attempt to finally get rid of Dean Wicks, Matt D'Angelo, and allay her guilt over Keanu Taylor's death. When the Scot got to Walford, he made a straightforward suggestion: if Lynda wanted Dean to come clean and confess that he had sexually assaulted her in 2014, she had to take back the statement she had written placing him at the crime scene on Christmas. However, every drinking spree Lynda goes on exposes more of her secrets, and this Wednesday a poison pen letter placed on the Queen Vic bar threatened to tip her over the brink. Since then, an early BBC iPlayer release has verified that Dean Wicks, who has amazingly persuaded Bernie Taylor, Claire Norris, Keanu's sister, is the author of the letter. After this Thursday's visit to Albert Square, August 8, 2024, Bernie confronted Dean in prison as they discussed their cunning scheme, which was hatched in an effort to agitate Lynda to the point where she would reveal the identity of Keanu's killer, thereby enabling Dean to leave prison free before his trial can even start in a few weeks. However, when they discussed their theory, a Reddit user pointed out that Dean and Bernie simply believe Lynda knows who the murderer is. They have no idea that she really stabbed Keanu. If Lynda has an accident next week, I believe Bernie will get guilty and cease writing Lynda's letters. Though they are unaware that Lynda is the real murderer, Dean and Remember Her believe Lynda knows who killed Keanu. This is undoubtedly the spark that will cause them to fall apart, they wrote. Which raises the question, what exactly are the two pursuing? In April 2024, before anyone ever suspected Dean, Lynda's closest friend Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean, was reported missing to the police and taken into custody on suspicion of murder. One argument is that Bernie and Dean are hoping to break both Lynda and Sharon, as Bernie is aware of her brother's turbulent relationship with Sharon and her mother Karen still dislikes her, despite their brief reconciliation during Keanu's funeral. Karen Taylor herself urged her daughter to wonder if Dean was actually the one who killed Keanu before bidding adieu to her cherished son and making her final exit from Walford. Would Bernie have given Dean a chance if this had been enough? Is he really someone to trust? Bernie needs to wake up. She's siding with a rapist instead of finding out who killed her brother in her own, say several viewers, adding that Bernie should watch her back. She is a true moron. Please get Tiff back so we can talk for a little while, one of them wailed. But one more countered, saying, I don't blame Bernie. Yes, Dean is obviously awful garbage. However, it was her who approached Phil and opened her mouth. Thus, she must be extremely guilty. She and Karen had already lost a son or sibling, after all. Viewers of the London-based show assumed Shirley Carter had surreptitiously returned to the square, hoping to assist Dean in his pleading for freedom from prison, before Bernie was exposed as Linda's blackmailer. Since Mick Carter vanished from the show in late 2022, actress Linda Henry has not been seen, and fans have been hoping she would return. Is it going to happen during Dean's trial? Fans of Fraser, the newcomer to EastEnders, believe he has a covert collaborator, and they might have been duped. This week, Fraser was observed going after Linda Carter and appeared to be supporting Dean Wicks, whom Linda had set up for the murder of Keanu Taylor. Fraser promised Linda that Dean would eventually confess to raping her in 2014 if she altered her story and refrained from testifying about Dean's culpability. Linda thought that after years of him denying his assault, this would be the final piece of closure she needed. Fraser's offer lured Keanu's real killer Linda, while those engaged in his murder feared the worst. However, supporters think that all of this could be a fabrication and that Fraser is actually working with someone else, who might look familiar. Fans are certain that Fraser is working with a prior female character who will make an unexpected comeback. Fraser was overheard making a phone call that suggested he was collaborating with a woman, which set up an arrest twist for the villain. In a separate twist on blackmail, fans speculated whether the fact that she was referred to as Hen implied that a female figure was also aware of the plan. Fans speculate that this could be Shirley Carter's big comeback to the program following her sudden departure in 2022, maybe as payback for Dean's jail by putting retribution on her daughter-in-law Linda. Is Shirley trying to hurt Linda because, as we know, she made reconciliation with her son despite Dean's actions? One fan said on X, so Fraser was talking to Shirley on the phone, is that correct? Finding Linda's lies and using blackmail as a means of blackmail is a fantastic way to set up Shirley's 40th anniversary homecoming. Another person concurred, I wonder who Fraser was talking to on the phone because he said, Hen, clearly talking to a woman. I'm thinking Shirley or Aunt Babe. A third follower wrote, Hen? Hen, who is she? Fraser is actually working with who? After the arrest drama, fans realized that this was not Fraser himself, even though it's possible that the Hen is the same person who has been delivering the blackmail letters. Is Linda being targeted by more than one character, and could this result in the revelation of her crime? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.